Hello, habari. This is a Vellus Hair or Peach Fuzz lesson. It is the last lesson in our series on mastering hair creation in Blender. So, what is Vellus hair? By definition, Vellus hair is the thin, fine hair that grows on most of your body. So, as I load the reference here, you can see this small hair, thin hair. These are the Vellus hair. You can see the hair on hand. These are the Vellus hair, the hair on legs, on different parts of the body are called Vellus hair or peach fuzz. So we are going to create the Vellus hair on our head here. The first thing to consider, remember, Vellus hair are not on the lips. Some part of the ear are not there, and on the forehead just a little of them, and on nose little of them, and on our eye we can't find Vellus over here. So we'll create a new correction here. I'll name it to Vellus hair or peach fuzz. Thereafter I select the head, I'll shift A, add a new curve, come to empty hair. This I'll name to Vellus hair. In the Vellus hair object, Control Tab, go into scope mode. I want to add hair in here, so I use a add button. So I'll come to shape and reduce the length here like 2, and even points here. I don't want a lot of control points, like 8 of them is enough. Enable X Miller. And another thing to consider, each part of the face has different hair growth. So on forehead, some they'll go back to the head and some they'll fall down to the face, while on the cheek they'll fall down. So I'll come to add one here and I'll combo it to face downward. Decrease the length here a little bit, I'll combo it, and I'll come to add another one here. Here remember to switch off shape, and I'll add one here. This one I'll combo it facing here and down. I'll combo it face down. Here on forehead, I'll combo it to effect like this, and one here it will face, and another here. Here on chin, they'll face down. One here from down, one here. So after adding this guide here, I'll go into modifier panel. I'll add a new geometry. It needs to be above the surface, and I'll name it to Vellus hair. Next thing that we'll do, because you don't want a lot of things in here, so we'll only use Q node, Shift A, go to hair and right, set hair curve profile. It needs to be now 0.05. As in here, we are not going to use a duplicate, but we will use interpolate. So Shift A, come to generate, then interpolate. We choose our object and then select our object. Look for the name of our UV map. It's UV map, copy it, then come to select this hair curve object, and here we'll specify named attribute. So here I'll drop the name of our UV map. Here it is. After that, we'll increase density, let's say to 1000. Here they are. We'll increase to 100,000. Here they are. But as I said earlier, we don't have this Vellus hair on lips, on nose, on ear. So we're going to use a density mask. And here I'll select the head. I'll go into texture paint. In texture paint here, I'll add a new texture. I call it Vellus hair underscore mask. I need it to be 2K. So in here, I'll look for Vellus mask. Here it is. So I'll use a bucket and I'll fill it. And the next thing, I want to draw these areas where I don't want the Vellus hair to happen. So I'll use black and I'll draw, increase the strength. And here I'll reduce the length a little bit, draw on the nose, draw on the head. This head part will be covered by the different hairstyles that we made. And another thing, we need to cover this area of the eye. So in here we won't have the Vellus hair. So now we're done. We are going to save this, Alt Trace, save to texture. It is Vellus hair mask, need to be JPEG. Save it. So we select our Vellus hair, and in here we'll connect, paste or Shift A, search for mask, image, texture, and in here we'll select your Vellus hair mask, and they will connect it here on density. But here you see, here you need to specify the UV map. So search for named attribute, or because you already used it, you can duplicate it here. Shift D, and I connect it here. We don't have hair on the lips and on the head. Next, we'll do 0.01, and even we can reduce it from 0.01, 0.005. Minimum factor will be 0.001. Here let's put it to 5. You see, we'll have very small hair. Even you can keep reducing the, let's say it's here 0.05. Just fine hair. And most we usually apply the texture of the character. So the head color is white, so even I can select this one and apply it. So here it is. But if this Vellus hair on the hand, we could increase the length a little bit. On the legs, we could increase the length a little bit. And if they are on the legs, we could even use a curl node here to add fuzziness or noise to the hair strand. So this is how we make Vellus hair or pitch fuzz for our character in Blender.